Okay, today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to do a resin project. And we are going to make these two molds here of a valentine type deal. Now I do have littler molds just because I always mix extra so that I can get an inventory of some of this other stuff. So I have this mom keychain, and then I have 3 of these Christmas light bulbs, and then I have Christmas stocking, and then I have this Jeep logo here. So I got various different things, and I try to get like all my colors and everything all ready to go right here in my area. That way I don't have to keep getting up. So I've got some little cups here, and I got some little cups over here next to some of the things that I'm going to be doing. So I've got some pigments. This is one of the ones that I got in my little grab bag, which I really like, and it does really good for the Jeep and the tops of the lights. But my main focus today is going to be these two here. So I may or may not use that pigment. But I do have this Ghost Mica Red Pearl, which I haven't used yet, so we're going to use that today. And then I have this red here that I'm going to use today. And then I may or may not use this dye, this resin dye. This one is, I got it from Michael's, and it's an opaque dye, and it's burgundy. And look, it says shake well before use. So all the pigment and stuff stays down here in the bottom, and then there's liquid here. If you don't shake it up, then your colors aren't going to be right. So I may or may not use that. Then I have this Hugs and Kisses glitter that I got from Southern Glitter Gals, which I haven't. This is like, it's got little kisses, and it's got little wine glasses and little shoes. It's got little, I thought it was kind of cute, so we're going to use that today, so we're going to leave that open. And then if I use this here, then I'll finish off this mold here that I've been working on forever. It's paperweight. Then I have this glitter here called Chameleon. So it's got the green and the blue. And then I have this one here, Dreamcatcher. And then I have this one here, Goldfish. I don't remember where I got these from because I didn't mark where I got them from on the jars, like a bonehead. But I'm sure if I found the receipt somewhere, I could find it. But I did get all these online. And then this one's called Jolly. So I have those ready to go if I have any extra resin so that I can do these little projects here. So I already have my resin mixed up. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, a part A and a part B. And I, just so that you know, I am not wearing a mask. You should always wear a mask or some sort of PPE. It's just too hard for me to talk to you with the mask on. But I do have this room ventilated. So, and then I do have my torch here, which you guys have seen me use this before. But I always keep it close by. So, first thing I'm going to do is I am going to grab a couple of these cups here. I need 3 of them. And I am going to pour some of this resin in. And this resin has about a 20-minute work time. So when it starts to get really thick, then that's when, I mean, the time starts ticking here. So I have this alcohol wipe. Then you just wipe off the edges so that it doesn't stick to my table like it already has. And I have a trash can sitting next to me. I'm actually prepared today, guys. Need a couple sticks so that I can stir. I just use regular popsicle sticks. I'm using colors, so it's not that big of a deal. I may or may not use those. All right. So we're gonna grab this ghost mica and grab my little spoon. I'm going to put a couple spoonfuls in this one. I'm not going to put these away just yet because I might have to add some. I am gonna wipe this off. My little wipey. And then dry it off with my shirt because that's what I do. I'll do this red. If you don't want to watch this process, you can always fast forward. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm not going to know. Alright, there's that one. Yeah, there's like glitter everywhere. Almost looks like I go to a strip club every night. I'm just going to dump some of this glitter in there. Stir. Already starting to get warm. Just gotta make sure you scrape the sides. I may have only made enough for one. We'll see. There's that one. Usually takes about 24 hours after I make these to before I can take them out of the mold, and usually a couple days before they're hard and a few weeks before they can actually be sold. So there's those two. This one. Alright, hang on, I have to pause because I gotta take something out of the oven. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the circle one because alright, try and work semi-fast here. I'm gonna put some around the edges. Save that, so we do the next one. I'm just gonna pour right here in the center. It should move this here out when I do that. I'm gonna pour all of it because I kind of want to layer a little bit. I don't have a, we'll just stick it in there. I'll wash that one before. I didn't really have an idea of what I was going to do here when I did this. Alright, we'll save this there. It's getting all over my hands, which is not good. Get my little alcohol wipe. Should be wearing gloves. Alright, hang on, I'm going to grab some gloves. Sometimes I wear gloves and sometimes I don't. I probably should all the time, but usually don't have like any reactions to the resin. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and pour this in there. That was like legit, just enough for like on. So I want this to kind of dry like that, like with that. When this resin dries, where that glitter is, it'll actually be like see-through. It'll do clear. It'll come out clear, kind of like this one here. So once you get your stuff in there, then I'm just gonna hit it real quick with a torch. And I'm gonna not like go too close to the edges because I don't want it to stick. So that one is done. I can try and move this over, hopefully without it getting weird. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing here. That one. That one. Oh. There's that one. I actually made enough just for the two. Wow, that's impressive. Alright. So I can let all of that dry in there and then just peel it out and reuse that cup. Okay, so now grab this red. You can see the reactions of that one, of the glitter moving and the red and that ghost mica. It's probably a little too much, but oh well. Sometimes I get carried away. Go ahead and stir it together. You can always tell when you have enough powder in there, because when you grab it out like this, when you grab it out like that, you can basically not see the stick. I guess I can leave that in there. Yeah, I put way too much in this one. Wow, this one is going to be super pearly. I make sure that it's like super mixed in there. Yeah, I probably put a little too much in this one, but that's okay. Alright, I'll just dump some of that in there. I guess you can't really see me stirring it, can you? Glitter, move these out of the way. So I did dribble a little bit in this one, that's why I'm cleaning it out. Because I don't want any extra stuff in it that I didn't want. So I'm going to pretty much do this one the same way. I'm just going to start up here. Use this to kind of move it around. Sorry, my hand's in the way. So I'm going to kind of do the same thing as I did before. Center. I'm going to pour all of this in this one like that. And then I think I'm going to finish it off with the rest of that white. Yeah, sometimes it's crazy when you look at the one you just did versus the one that you're doing now. Like you can see the difference in the reactions. Because the only difference between this one and this one is I didn't layer another thing of red over the top. So this one here, you can see it kind of mixed a little bit. We'll see how this one turns out. So, all the resin that I made up, so I'm going to get rid of my gloves here. Put my mica powders back. See what kind of reactions that is getting. Maybe torch this other one again. I don't see any bubbles, but that doesn't mean they're not there. So now I can use this also to move some of that around, but I don't want to do it too close because it can burn it. Yeah, see, it's got some bubbles in there. So I don't need any of these. So I think I'm just gonna do the two today. We'll see. Maybe I'll do another video of me doing the others. We'll see. So I go through a lot of alcohol wipes just to, you know, clean up my tools that I just break. Seriously, I just broke my little spoon. that's trash. I do have more. Find my table. Yeet stuff across the room. Alright guys, I think that's it for this one. We'll see you next time. And go. Here's a close-up picture of the circle one. And so far on this one, you can kind of see that red mixing just like it did with the circle one. So we'll see how that looks there in the center. It starts to do its thing. All right.